submit everything.
All right. I welcome every one of us to another episode of our live session tonight. And wherever you are watching us from, drop your location. If you are watching us from Nigeria, drop your location. If you are watching us from other Africa countries, also drop your location. It's another beautiful moment. And then we have a lot of A plus setups we want to analyze this evening. And I need to share this to the community. Um, so wherever you're watching us from, drop your location. It's another beautiful moment, beautiful time for us to learn together and see what the market will offer us this week. And one of the things that you must understand in this 2026, the reality of trading involves the losing part and the winning part. So if you are planning to take your trading journey to another level this year, you must accept the losing part of trading. You can't escape that. It is inevitable. Losses are inevitable. You know, there are moments that you're going to win some battles, and there are moments you're going to lose some battles as well. So you have to understand it's not a win-win game. Losses are part of the excuse me, the game. So we have a lot of A plus setups on the watch list right now. So we're going to start with our DXY, that is dollar index, and this DXY help us to understand where the direction uh, is going on other pairs. If DSY is showing a bearish movement, then other pairs against USD we go up. That is the function of DSY. And if you look at what is happening on the daily time frame of DSY right now, sellers are strongly in charge of the market. They are the one ruling the market on the daily time frame, right? And then as a result of the formation of this, price action or price invalidated the structure to the downside here yesterday. Yesterday was Monday, right? And you can see a clear head and shoulder pattern. This is a clear head and shoulder pattern. We have the head, we have the neck, then we're expecting price to come back to the unmitigated right shoulder, then price should sell to the downside. So you can see this head and shoulder on DSY right now. And head and shoulder pattern is a pattern that represents the presence of sellers. Is one of the bearish reversal chart pattern, right? This pattern represents head and shoulder. And then price action just invalidated the neckline of the head and shoulder right here, right? And then if you look at the overall trend, is a downtrend. This is a clear downtrend on DSY right now. That means the likes of GBP USD, Euro USD, NZD USD, AUD USD will go bullish. It's going to be a bullish market on all those pairs. And then we where is going to be uh, the next retracement zone. You can see price created a support here around September 16, 2025 last year. And if you extend this to the historical data, you can see price came back here this year, January, reacted around this zone, then price bought, right? So this support held the price here as at last month, January, right? Then the buyers bought the price action to the upper side. While the whole of the price action, the candlesticks are still trading below the EMA. You know, these are 50 EMA indicate that the downtrend is strong. We have a strong bearish movement. So the price action came back again to the same support, right? We have first touch here, we have second touch here. Now price is coming back again the third time. So we expect the price to respect this support the third time. And as you all know, support and resistance is a father of all strategy because price moves within zones, right? So if buyers will push the price action to the upper side, where is going to be the next zone is around this zone. This place is going to be the next zone. So we're expecting the price action to buy from here, retest the neckline of this head and shoulder here, then give us an expansion to the downside. So let's see what is happening on GBP USD right now. Since DXY is showing bearish, that means GBP USD will show a bullish sentiment. Now, if you look at what is happening on the daily time frame right here, price just gave us a formation of inverse head and shoulder. You can see the left shoulder, the head, and price is already retesting the right shoulder here. And if we use our head and shoulder too, we have the left shoulder, head, then the neckline price is already at the right shoulder here. So we're expecting price to break the neckline so that we can take a buy opportunity to the upper side. So looking at the chart right now, let me take it back to candlestick. You can see a clear inverse head and shoulder that represents the presence of buyers in the market, and price action just respects the neckline around this zone here. This is the neckline of the head and shoulder, right? So there is a resistance there holding the price action to the downside, holding the price to the downside. This resistance there, and if we scale down to 4 hours time frame, 4 hours time frame is also trading above the candlesticks on 4 hours time frame is also trading above the EMA. So what is happening right now? EMA also serves as support and resistance. When the price action is trending up, EMA serves as support, right? You can see what happened here. The price action invalidated it on Monday, which was yesterday. Now price came back again to to retest the EMA around this zone, to retest the EMA around this zone here, right? So, and then what we are expecting right now, if you look at what happened here, there was a heavy presence of sellers right here. The last 4 hours candlestick are closed. Look at the momentum of the candlesticks. This shows that sellers are much more in charge of the market on 4 hours time frame than the buyers, right? Look at the momentum here. So what is going to validate our sentiment right now? If you can have a low volume or volume reduction, we can have this low volume like this bearish candlestick like this. If this bearish candlestick can close like this, it's going to give us a confirmation that the sellers, they're already losing the momentum, that buyers want to take charge of the market. So, but price action, price is already inside our loaded zone, which is the right shoulder here. You can see it, a clear inverse head and shoulder. We have left shoulder, then the head, then price already at the right shoulder right here. So we're expecting a nice confirmation here to give us our loaded entry criteria so that we can execute our buy position here. So on the 1 hour time frame, so 1 hour time frame is still showing us a bearish movement, right? So we need all these time frames to align together. We can see a clear double top or equal high on 1 hour. Price action just broke the neckline right now. So we still need more volume reduction on 1 hour time frame. We need more volume reduction here to validate our bullish sentiment. Now on 30-minute time frame, we can see volume reduction happening right now for 30-minute time frame, right? You can see this volume reduction happening right on 30-minute time frame, right? So we are seeing part of our entry confirmation that buyers want to take out of the market. So we can see volume reduction, weak rejection inside our zone right now, but we need change of structure and then uh, CTB before we can execute. So our final sentiment on GPB USD right now is this. Price action is already at the right shoulder of the inverse head and shoulder. So we're expecting price to give us our entry here so that we can execute to the upper side. Right, I think some hours ago, around afternoon time, the beginning of the New York session, we already executed the at the right shoulder here. We already executed this zone here because price action already gave us our entry confirmation here. I think we executed the trade around this zone here. Then we placed our stop loss here. We're targeting about ratio 1 to 2. But what happened? The price came back and took us out. Our stop loss was taken out as a result of this bearish move to the downside. But that doesn't mean we are wrong. But price action just moves against us. So we just have to accept the outcome of the result. The most important thing is risk management. But our overall sentiment is still bullish, right? Because we can see what is happening right now. Volume reduction on 30-minute time frame. So we are still looking up to we want the price action to invalidate our structure to the upper side on 30-minute time frame, and then we need a solid what's it called I mean pattern trend line breakout to the upper side and change the structure before we can enter again. But right now our stop loss was taken out some minutes ago, but we are still anticipating. We want the price action to give us another confirmation before we can enter the trade. So the next pair is gold. If you look at what is happening on gold right now, gold is bullish, right? Gold is bullish. Gold just gave us a bullish structure right now as a result of this lower high, then equal low, then price action broke the neckline. So price action is giving us a retest around this zone here, then we're expecting a buy opportunity on gold. So our sentiment on gold throughout this week is going to be more buy opportunity. So price action is retesting this support zone on gold right now. So let's get down to 1 hour time frame to see what is happening. So on gold right now, we can see that price action is already giving us a retest inside our zone, then volume reduction around this zone, then weak rejection, right? On 30-minute time frame, we can see more of this. So we have our counter trend line established here. So if price action can give us a change of structure and a DCTP breakout, then we are going to execute on gold. Then the next pair right now is AUD USD. On AUD USD right now, the price action is still bullish as well. Buyers are the one in charge of the market. You can see that all the currency pair against USD, they are heading towards the north side. They are bullish, while the DSY is bearish. So anything you want to do on the currency pair against USD is going to be more of an opportunity, right? On AUD USD right now, we still want the price action to sell back inside our POI so that we can take a buy opportunity, because here was serving as resistance some times ago, some days ago, right? Until the price action invalidated it to the upper side. So after this breakout, we're expecting a retest back to this zone, now turn to support, right? This way is currently support. So we want this price to come back inside our zone so that we can execute. So let's see what is happening on 30-minute time frame. On 30-minute time frame right here, so the price is here to mitigate our zone here. We still have this movement to the downside. You see how this movement to the downside to loaded zone. Then NZD USD. What are we expecting on NZD USD right now? On the daily time frame of NZD USD, we can see a clear pattern of inverse head and shoulder here. And this inverse head and shoulder represent buyers, the presence of buyers in the market. So we want the price to sell down to the neck to this right shoulder here, so that we can take a buy opportunity. And if we use our head and shoulder tool, we have left head, then neckline. So we want the price to come to the right shoulder so that we can execute. And if you look at what is happening right now, the price action is I mean the price is above the 50 EMA. The price is above the 50 EMA. That shows that the buyers are still the one in charge of the market. Then the next pair right here is the car CHF. On the car CHF and on the daily time frame, um, what is happening right here? I think the price action is bearish, but there is a zone here and there's another zone here. There's another zone here, right? So I will wait for the price action to either break out of the zone, either to the upper side here and add CHF, then wait for a retest, then I'll take a buy opportunity, or a breakout, wait for a retest, and I'll take a sell opportunity. So GBP AUD right now is also bearish. The GBP USD, I mean AUD, is also bearish right now. And you can see that we have a clear support here, a solid support that was taken on by the sellers. So if you extend it to the future, we need this guy to come back to this resistance so that we can take a sell opportunity to the downside. And if you are watching us for the first time, please do not hesitate to like our videos, subscribe to the channel, and share the link to friends and family so that YouTube algorithm can start recommending our videos to more beginner traders that are still struggling to make consistent profit in the market. And tonight, I'm not here alone. We have another guest, as usual. So he's going to analyze uh, some of some other A plus setups on Euro USD and Euro CAD. Hello, Moscow. Are you there?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Amazing. Good evening.
Good
How you
evening.
doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Good evening. Good day,
So over
everyone.
to you.
All right. Good day, everyone. And I believe some of us here who was with us last week Tuesday can testify that our prediction on GU played out as we analyzed. So if you are taking screenshots, please take screenshots and execute by yourself. And we'll be looking forward to your testimony. So tonight, our goal remains simple. Just want to approach the market with clarity, eliminate emotional interference, and trade based on logic, structure, and confidence. So with that said, let's jump straight into the chart. And tonight, I'll be starting with GBP card. GBP card. So as you can see on the higher time frame, as you can see on the higher time frame, daily, the sellers are in charge. If you want to see the market structure easily, the market trend easily, you can go to your charts, and by your charts here, you can see that the sellers are in charge. You can see price already give us our support has already been taken out by the sellers. So you can see taken out by the sellers. So now our prediction for the week is we are expecting price we're expecting price to sell to this zone here, then we look for we look for a retracement to our support turn resistance. It's either price sell to this zone or price give us a retracement like this to this support turn resistance, and we sell to the downside. So if you are taking screenshot, take a screenshot of this and execute by yourself, and we'll be looking forward to your testimony. So those who took the trade with us on GBP USD on Tuesday and last week, kudos to you, and kudos to you. So this is the prediction on GBP card, and the second pair I'll be analyzing tonight will be Euro card. And on Euro card, as you can see on the higher time frame as well, the sellers are in charge. The sellers are in charge. You can see the sellers are in charge. So, and there are multiple weak rejection at this zone now. You can see multiple weak rejection, multiple consolidation at this zone. So one of the best thing you need to do is to just mark out this consolidation zone like this. Mark it out like this and exercise some patience. Wait for price. If price break out of it to the downside, all you have to do is to exercise more patience, wait for a retracement, and you sell. But if eventually the price broke it to the upside, you wait for a retracement. You can see on 4-hour, so and you buy. But overall, on Euro card, the sellers are in charge. The sellers are in charge. You can see there's an head and shoulder on 4-hour, that the market tested before selling. So now we are expecting price already broke out of this zone. All you have to do now is to exercise some patience, mark out the historical support zone, which is this zone here. Mark it out and wait for price to break out of this 2-hour, this daily will break out successfully out. Exercise more patience and wait for a retracement to the upper side, and you keep on selling. So Euro card is sell. If you are taking a screenshot, Euro card prediction is sell. GBP card, this is prediction as well. So if you are taking a screenshot, that is for you. And on Euro USD is also if you were with us last week where we analyzed last week markets, we predicted the market to retrace to this key zone. You can see it on the weekly, retrace to this key zone, and we bought. We are still in this trade. So now all you have to do now is to, if you switch to your line chart, mark out the resistance, turn support, turn support. This is the zone resistance turn support, and on daily we are expecting price to retest this zone. So then we buy to the upper side. So if you are trading Euro USD and Euro USD, these are buyers. Exercise some patience. Wait for price to retrace to this key zone, and you buy to the upper side. So Euro USD is buy, GBP card sell, Euro card sell. So once again, to those of us who are, if you are taking screenshots of the analysis, always remember to exercise patience before executing. And remember, our goal is not to force the trade. You have to be trading according to the market direction. So That's all for from my side. Thank you, sir.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you for coming tonight. Really appreciate that. So let's move on to the next session. Let's move on to the next session right here. Um, if you look at the screen right now, before that, please, if you are watching us for the first time, please do not hesitate to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and also share the good news with friends and family so that they can all learn for free. We have over 200 quality videos, that can give you a better start to start your trading journey this year in a profitable way. And one thing you must understand, we will not come here and come and be deceiving or lying to anybody. If you want to learn Forex, if you want to take Forex very serious this year, be ready to lose. These are the reality that they don't tell people online. They just make it look like forex trading is all about win, win, win. No, losses are part of the game. You understand? And if you don't know how to calm yourself down, if you have not mastered how to calm yourself down during the losing phase, you can't make it in forex trading. Is that just a fact? You understand? That is just the fact. So you have to learn how to embrace losses. So if you want to become a profitable trader this year, and don't forget to support the channel. Let us grow together this year. Part of our goal is to achieve 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're already at 2,158 subscribers. So we are still have a long way to go. So the year is still we're still at the beginning of the year, but we can still achieve more than 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And with the help of you guys, it will be possible. Please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so that YouTube algorithm can recommend our video tutorials to more beginner traders as well. So let's dive into the chart on NZDJPY right now. By now, for those of us that understand the pattern that we watch out for in the market, you can see that a clear head and shoulder is about to form right here, right? A clear head and shoulder, and this is a neckline of the head and shoulder here, right? This is the neckline of the head and shoulder, right? So price is here to invalidate the neckline, right? So then what we expect right now, we want the buyers to take out the market tomorrow and push it back to the second shoulder here so that we can take execution at the right shoulder. So we have right left shoulder here, then we have our head neckline back to the right shoulder, then the neckline breakout. So we're expecting our execution to happen at the right shoulder here. And if the price action invalidates the neckline tomorrow, then we'll have to wait for a retest at the neckline. If price action invalidate the neckline to the downside, then we have to wait for a retest at the neckline here, and we'll execute to the downside. So AUD JPY right now, something similar is about to happen. You see AUD JPY and NZD JPY, they move in the same direction. If you get it right on NZD JPY, you definitely get it right on what's it called, AUD JPY. So since NZD JPY is already giving us a clear head and shoulder pattern, that means AUD JPY is going to sell. It's going to sell. So sentiment on AUD JPY is still bearish. You can see that the price action is about to close below the support. So if you can have a movement down to the neckline here, then price is going to come back to the right shoulder here, then we'll take a sell opportunity to the downside. So let's see what is going on GPBCHF. On GPBCHF right now, you can see that the price is already trading below the EMA, our 50 EMA. You can see that the price is trading below it, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So sellers are the one in charge of the market. You see, NZD JPY, AUD JPY, GBCHF, these pairs, they move towards the same direction. If one is selling, just understand that the other pairs will sell as well. The likes of NZD JPY, AUD JPY, GBCHF, they move toward the same direction. So we're expecting price to retest this broken support now turn to resistance. We need a proper retest here. And the reason why the price action is buying to the loaded zone, it was as a result of this support here, because price once reacted at this support here, came back again. We have a reaction around that zone. So you can see the weak rejection that the price action that this candlestick is leaving behind. That is a that is kind of like hammer, right? That should indicate every presence of buyers at this support zone. So we want the price to mitigate our zone here. Then we take a sell opportunity to the downside on GPBCHF. So right here now, our Euro NZD, on Euro NZD as well, this pairs a move towards the same direction, right? They move towards the same direction. So now looking at this price action right here, sellers are the one in charge as a result of the structure: lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So price is here to create a new lower low. So what am I going to do in a market condition like this, since we're having a failed lower low right here? We're expecting the price to come and give us a new lower low below this recent low. We want price to give us a new lower low for the continuation of the bearish movement. Since we are already having a failed lower low right here, so what I'm going to do is to mark the two sides, the two zones. I have a support here, and I also have another resistance here. So I will exercise a lot of patience since the price is trading below the 50 EMA. So I'll exercise a lot of patience, price to break the support, then wait for a retest here, then I'm going to take a sell opportunity to the downside. And if the price break this guy to the upper side, then I'll wait for a retest here, then I'll execute to the upper side. So the next one is Euro JPY as well. Euro JPY and then Euro NZD. See all these pairs, they move towards the same direction. So let me name it to bearish market right now. So all the pairs under these sessions, they are bearish markets. They move towards the same direction. And as you can see, this guy is kind of like giving us a consolidation market right here. We're having a consolidation market right here. So I'm not going to do anything. So let me uncheck it. Okay, it's unchecked already. So let's see another one then, the AUDCHF. On AUDCHF right now, AUDCHF and GPBUSD, they move towards the same direction. Let me change this one to bullish market for the week. AUDCHF and GPBUSD, they move toward the same direction. Where are they? Okay, I think it should be here. So these two pairs, they move towards the same direction. So on the AUDCHF right now, you can see that the price is giving us a consistent structure: higher high, higher low, then price is about to give us a new higher high. So and the price is trading above the EMA, right? Whenever the price is trading above EMA, it's a sign that buyers are the one in charge of the market. Don't even try to trade against it, right? So the last time price action created a resistance here, and price is already reacting at this resistance here. We have first reaction here, then we have second reaction here. So what we're expecting now, we need the price to break it out, then wait for a pullback here, then we're going to execute inside that zone on AUDCHF. So let me create a session for bullish market for the week. These are the list of the pairs where I'm hoping for, because I love to group the pairs so that I'll be able to have a focus, right? So I want the price to break out of this guy to the upper side, give me a pullback here, then I'm going to execute to the upper side. So looking at what is happening on the on the NZD share right now, so I'm seeing a kind of like consolidation market here. So it's a no-go area. So let's see AUD NZD. AUD NZD is also a bullish market. So whenever GPBUSD is, if GPBUSD is buying, then know that AUD NZD will also buy, right? AUD USD will also, NZD will also buy. That's why I'm very, very sure that GPB USD will still buy at the end of, before the end of this week. is a bullish market on GPPU NZ, though the price action took us out when we execute during at the beginning of the New York session. But that is part of the game. Losses are part of the game, but we're coming back. We're waiting for the price to give us a re-entry. Though last week he executed a swing setup on GBP which the position is still running. And if you follow us on, I mean, if you're part of our community on Telegram, you will see the update there. So the position, our swing position on GBP is still running, but we executed a day trading setup today, right, on the daily time frame, which price took us out. You understand, some minutes ago, but we're waiting for a re-entry so that we can execute again using our day trading hard push. But our swing positions are still running, right? Swing positions that we executed last week Friday, the positions are still running. So looking at the chart right now on AUD NZD, it's a bullish market, right? Because GBP is bullish. If you look at patterns on GBP it's giving us a I mean, on GBP we're having inverse head and shoulder pattern here. So on AUD you can see it as well. We have a clear double bottom here. This is a clear double bottom, and double bottom or equal low. Whenever you see equal low, that is a sign that buyers are the one in charge of the market, and the price invalidated the neckline of the equal low. And if you don't want to see from the perspective of equal low, you can also see it here. We have a clear head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder here. You know, we have a shoulder here, we have the whole of this place is held, head, then we have price came back and mitigated the right shoulder here. We have our right shoulder, then the whole of this space has head, then we have our left shoulder over there. So let me use our head and shoulder too. Can you see it here? Can you see this one here? Then price broke the neckline, came back to the right shoulder, then boom. So this is a strong bullish market, right? So what I'm expecting right now, I need the price to come back to this broken support. I mean resistance now turn to support, right? So I need a price action to sell down to this zone, then we take it buy opportunity to the upper side. So those are the list of pairs we have on our watch list. And then if you have any question that you want us to solve for you, please drop it in the comment section so that we can teach it together. So part of our primary objective this year is for us to grow together. Let's learn together. Let us lose together and let us win together. You understand? One of the things you must understand about Loaded Forex Academy, we will not come and be telling you that we win all the time. No, it's going to be a lie. You know, we are live and direct. You know, if you are here that's okay, we win all the time. Anytime we come to the market, is a blue, is a lie. No trader wins all the time. You understand what I'm saying? So, but the reality of trading is that you are going to lose and you are going to win. But the most important thing is when you are losing, ensure that the storm did not wipe you out of the market. You know, must master capital preservation. You understand? There are times that I take 2, 3 losses in a row. It's normal. You understand? You can take 2 losses in a row and you are right one time. One trade can recover the losses and you still close the week or the month with profit. So you must learn how to lose professionally. Learn how to lose first before you learn how to make profit. So if you can learn how to lose first, then you will survive in the market. You will survive the market. So market forex trading is not a win-win game as they portray it on social media. So you have to understand the people you follow on social media. You must learn the process first before the money. If you are focusing on the money, forex is going to knock you out. But trying to master the process, and we have over 200 videos on our YouTube channel that you can start watching that will give you a solid foundation in your forex journey. And if you have any question that you want us to solve for you aside this our top-down market analysis that we have for the week, drop it in the comment section. And if you are also watching us for the first time, please support us. Part of our primary goal this year is to achieve 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're already at 2,158 subscribers. So we can do this together. Let us achieve the goal together. Share the link to friends and family. Subscribe, like our videos so that YouTube algorithm can recommend more of our content to other traders that are looking for quality trading knowledge. So I don't know, in the absence of, if there are no questions, so that means we're going to end the live so that we can uh, uh, to monitor all the A plus setup that we just analyzed right now. And if you're interested to be part of our free community on Telegram, click the link below this video description and then and become part of the most transparent Forex community in the world. Trust me. When it comes to transparency, you'll find it here. So when we lose, we'll show you that we are losing, and we are winning, we should still show you that we are winning. You understand? But most important thing this year, please don't make these mistakes. These are the mistakes that I made like during my first 2 years in trading. I was trying to figure it out myself. You understand? I was not ready to accept the losing part of trading. I had this gambling mentality. Don't try to figure it out yourself this year. You understand? Try to seek the knowledge of an expert. You understand? And be ready to accept the losing part of forex trading. You understand? Forex involves the losing part and the winning part. You understand? You must be ready to embrace the losing part and also embrace the winning part as well. So every Tuesday, we always come on live, same time. Please share the good news to friends and family. And I'm going to see you next week, Tuesday. Good night, everyone.